All right. Let's let's go. All right. So, I have not opened it yet. I don't know what I'm about to find. I don't know exactly. I don't know how it's going to go. I have been talking about my opinions and things for a bit now. Metroid series has something to prove to me before I will believe that Nintendo still knows how to publish a good Metroid game. Uh-oh. Okay, that's disconnected. That's why. That should be... Okay. Good. I did manage to get the battery on my headset here a little bit higher. I just don't think that they understand what subtlety and loneliness can do for a game anymore. We're gonna see. Yes, I know. I have these accessible because I do want to try the mouse controls. Ordinarily, I close the blinds, but it's snowing and I want to be able to watch it. Doesn't sound super great because it's through a capture card and then an HDMI splitter and then Bluetooth from the TV into my headset. But it sounds like it's going to hit me like a ton of bricks once I have it over good speakers. Ooh. Okay, set control type. Controls can be fully customized from the in-game setting screens. Dual stick fusion. Use L and R for movement and camera controls. Use motion controls for fine-tuned aiming. Switch to mouse aiming by placing down the Joy-Con 2. Use L for movement. Use motion or mouse controls for aiming and camera controls. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is fine. Beat the game on normal to unlock hard. I am not going to be playing on casual difficulty. I will be playing on normal. Save stations restore ammo. That's a choice. It is Cosmic Year 20X9. Determined to defeat Samus and the Galactic Federation, Sylux and his army of space pirates launched a series of attacks on Federation research facilities. It is believed the space pirates are being controlled by Metroids that have the ability to fuse with other life forms and control their minds. That's new. Now, on planet Tanamar in the Desolan system, another Federation research facility is being attacked. Galactic Federation HQ received their distress call and dispatched Samus, who is on a reconnaissance mission nearby. This song gets me every time. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oof. It looks like it does in 3. That's good. Never looked better than it did in 3. Cool. The arm cannon. If Federation Mind Control, or if Metroid Mind Control is in play, we will be fighting those suits. I hope Samus gets her own version of it, too. That'd be really cool. Look at that rock! It's a very high-def rock. Oh, hell yeah. The way that the bars went away. I can't believe I'm fucking playing this. Motion controls are disabled by default. Okay. Okay. Yes, spring ball motion controls. Also, I'm a big fan of them of not everything being visible automatically. What do you got for me, Zelda? Alright, enough fucking around. Can I have my A and B buttons switched. So can I... Okay. So now my bottom button is jump. And I have space jump. And I have charge beam. Visor? Whoops. Visor. Hello? Love this, by the way. Didn't even comment on the fact that you can rebind all your... Oh, man. Switch visors is X. Hello! Vehicle SM-14GHV-1, 7th generation Federation fighter. Satellite linked to track any targets in weapon range. Shot down by space pirates. Sucks! Press X to turn to the combat visor. Alien morphology, space pirate. Numerous injuries detected. The resulting internal organ failure and biofluid hemorrhage has reduced combat ability by 70%. Vitals severely deteriorated. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Energy medium restores 20. This is gonna be what this game is like for me. Just warning you. I like the little square there. That's cool. I'm out of scanning range. What about that? Another space pirate. Oh, that's... hold on. Okay. These are V2 or 5-2. Maybe it's V-ill, yo. Wall. Improved model of the Galactic Federation Tactical Barricade offers 30% increased durability over the V1 wall due to its metals. That's a space pirate with numerous injuries. That is a space pirate with fewer injuries. Ruthless, brutal, and bellicose intergalactic marauder. Bellicose is a good word. This is one example of the diverse alien life forms that make up space pirates. Interesting. The space pirates, an army of marauding warriors who aspire to control the galaxy, are made up of a number of different aliens, and the various species fulfill roles in alignment with their respective strengths. For example, the numerous, rapidly reproducing insect-like members serve as rank-and-file soldiers, and are usually used to defend space pirate bases. They have powerful legs and can march extreme distances. They are typically armed with quantum assault weapons on their forearms for ranged combat and concealed photon energy blades for use in close quarters. Silex forces. And that added the logbook heading. That is not even 1% of the scans. Good. Good, good, good. So what's going on here? Okay, cool. Ooh. I still have to scan
What are these pirates looking for?
This ain't no usual invasion. They're up to something.
Human? Galactic Federation troopers, standard Galactic Federation military personnel, equipped with a powered armor suit and an NS-4664 assault rifle with grenade launcher. Galactic Federation troopers are part of the armed forces tasked with defending peace in the galaxy. The powered armor suit worn on duty serves as body armor and provides several physical enhancements. The latest iteration of the suit includes a small thruster on its back to aid in making steep descents and crossing large gaps. The helmet includes microphones and speakers for short-range two-way communication, enabling local conversations that use the wearer's voice even while the visor is closed. Use the wearer's voice even while the... So interesting. I don't know. Galfed. That's, you know, on your to-do list when you have a hungry female partner. Gal fed. Dead human. Powered armor suit has been penetrated in numerous places. No life signs detected. So now we have the goal to
It's Samus. It's really her.
play this without losing any Marines. It might be possible. Who knows? Mechanism Arc 6 twin turret. Federation automated anti-aircraft weapon. Anti-aircraft looks weird there. I don't know why. It has sustained critical damage and no longer functions. This one still works. Arc 6 twin turret. Federation automated anti-aircraft weapons. Radar linked and able to fire up to 14 beam shots at a time. Dead human? Dead human. There's the morph ball. Yes! Also, you know, look how big it is compared to the human. Like, it's not unreasonable for that to be a piece of technology.
Quit it. What are you doing? Knock it off. Stop. Hey. Quit it.
There's no way that they can take more than 3 missiles if they're gonna die. I start with 30 missiles? That's so many. Took him a second to wake up.
I think these pirates are looking for something.
Okay.
We're good now.
To be clear, this I don't mind.
Are the pirates looking for something? What are they after? Got it covered out here. Thank you, Samus.
Okay.
We've been getting hit from the air. They've got heavy artillery hanging right over our heads. Right this way, Samus. Head inside.
Galactic Federation gate, composed of 3 shock-resistant reinforced alloy panels and a central sensor. It will unlock if the sensor detects beam exposure or an explosive impact. Cool. That's new. Hi. The artifact. Speak up, please. Speak up, please. Cool. Cool. Alright, hold on just a second. It's possible... Whoops. No, that's not what I meant to do. This. It's possible that I have... Yeah. Just output to stereo right now. Okay, you want me to follow the linear path to the big... to the big room?
Security is locked down. Use your scanner to get through the door.
Cool. Diegetic maps. Facility confirmation monitor. Displays live camera and structural sensor feeds from around the facility. There's the big, mech suit. Security ID registration complete. Bounty Hunter Samus Aran. Full access to Federation base facilities granted.
Hold position here. Go get him, Samus.
You got it, dude! Boxes. Federation container. Standard size storage and transport locker of the Federation. Has medium durability plus cargo protection functions should its casing break. Nice little lore reason that the stuff inside doesn't get destroyed when you break the crate. Large Federation container, larger size of the standard container, usually used for storing and transporting supplies. Frame is similar to standard. Well, that's good news. Wow, nice homing there, missile. Do I not have a... There it is. I think wounded might be generous for that guy. So the white is already scanned. The green is not. Central Command Subterminal provides assistance to the main terminal as well as operational support for vehicles such as fightercraft and Golem war machines. Ooh. UTO Research Center Confirmation Monitor shows light camera and sensor feeds from several tactically critical areas throughout the facility, used for assessing combat situations. Central Command Terminal, connected directly to Galactic Federation HQ, can control devices and systems throughout the facility and is used to issue orders to Federation troopers. Multi-monitoring displays shows aggregated data from several systems across 6 screens. Randomly select key findings to display. Randomly. Seems like a good system. Is this going to be a different... Monitors have sustained critical damage. The displays are broken and no longer function. Ah! Get fucked, computer screens. What are these? Vehicle dive spike. The cone-shaped chassis and thrusters enable direct insertion into fortified positions, while landing impacts are mitigated via energy conversion upon opening. Interesting. I like the little diagram of it being jettisoned from the bigger ship. Cool. Pirate dropships. Terminal's internal circuitry damaged. Non-functional. Oh, it's... Air Defense Monitoring System Terminal. Linked to a satellite above the facility that monitors aerial threats. Monitors aerial threats. Collected data appears on the display. Cool. I get a lot of joy out of the fact that they break. Not gonna lie. UTO Research Center Confirmation Monitors shows an assessment of the laboratory's structural stability. Damage to facility is currently at 15%. Nothing. I haven't gotten anything out of a box yet. Wow. Vehicle. DAT Tactical Truck. Armored all-terrain six-wheel vehicle used to transport assets such as military personnel, ammunition, and parts for repair. I actually like the diagrams a lot of that. Fuel pipe is ruptured and ignited. The fire is contained, though an explosion risk remains. Exercise caution near open flames. Do I have a danger meter? Nope. Pirates! Ooh! Don't get stepped on. It's humongous. Oh! That was cool. Galactic Federation Heavyweight Class Golem Mech. Mark 99 Bipedal Manned War Mech. MK99 Bipedal Manned War Mech. Right arm loadout includes a charged particle cannon with a max output equal to a frigate's main battery. As I said, I look forward to fighting those. Yes. Ooh, I like the red flash. You can aim. So I'm strafing right now, but I can aim within that. That's cool. I'll have to... That'll take some getting used to. That poor motherfucker. Destroyed truck. Vehicle fire critical. I like the little Federation helmet face.
Hey, somebody get command of the Horde. We need orders.
We'll keep our eyes on the sky. Good hunting, Samus.
That thing is nuts. I'm quite taken with the War Golem. Vehicle 565 PH Hellfire. Light combat and transport fighters for deploying dive spikes. Hull torn apart due to impact caused by Federation forces. Yeah, so this is the ship that deploys the penetrators. It's this one. Great! Duct covered grill cracked due to heavy impact. Any further damage will destroy it. Boop. Oops, not that one. Actually, is there anything else? Probably not. Cool. Whoa.
Ambush! Alpha Squad, heads up. Pirates are attempting breach on your position. I repeat, pirates are gonna blow the door. Do you copy? Use someone on that door.
Oh, cool. We're going into the next room.
Try it.
E-tank. That's. I like getting that as part of the tutorial. I'm here, motherfuckers. No rapid fire missiles in this one. Sorry. I fully shot that person in the face. Oops. Gate destroyed by breach charge, causing debris to block the entrance. Clearing the debris is impossible due to the fire. Analysis room system terminal manages various data gathering systems and tools. It is linked to the main computer in Central Command. It's really interesting to me that we have all of this information. Is this lore? Hologram of the Desolent System. Artifact detection location marked. Cool. Universal Object Analyzer. Identifies and classifies unknown materials. Uses both radiation measurement and microfocus X-ray scans. Force 2918 cooling device terminal. Regulates the cooling systems of the Force 29... Is that 18 or 1B? The quantum computer.
Samus, Alpha Squad is expecting you in the hangar.
Well, I'll be right there.
Back to safety.
Force 2918 terminal. Confirms and manages its state. So is this the quantum computer then? Force 2918. Quantum computer based on Talvanian technology. It is part of the Federation Analyzer device. Same with that one.
Go on through, Samus. We'll watch your 6.
I trust you.
They're throwing themselves at the hangar. We can't let them through.
Federation lock-on gate. Use the lock-on ability on the central sensor to reveal 4 free aim sensor targets. Okay, yeah. This is what I just discovered. Neat. I don't hate that. That's a good... Obviously, they want me to be using motion controls. Whoa, that was way more energy than I expected to get. $10. $20. Here we go!
Get that artifact on the bird, now!
Careful! I need to secure this thing.
We're out of time. Let's go.
Don't worry, I'm here! Uh-oh!
Protect the artifact!
Get down!
Oh. Cool. Alberax. Double press. While moving, you can dash forward and backward too. Good. Alien morphology, Abrax. Abrax. Large officer in the Space Pirate Army, Metroid fusion, has resulted in a loss of... Whoa, the wind just picked up outside. Loss of free will and the formation of beam projection lenses on its chest. You don't have any more for me? Oh, metabolic energy surges become uncontrollable when all lenses have been destroyed. This causes recurring energy releases directly from its core via the orifice in its abdomen until the lenses regenerate. Even among the diverse ranks of the Space Pirate Army, Abrax are considered especially large. They are capable in combat and are often employed in a command role. They share several traits with beetles, such as having a body covered in a tough exoskeleton. That exoskeleton, when combined with their heavy armor and retractable shield, allows them to negate damage from all types of beam weapons and explosives. This impressive durability does leave them with low mobility, so they employ a deployable circular barrier around themselves and limit the range adversaries can engage them from. Metroid fusion has resulted in both a mind-controlling effect and physical changes to their body, producing up to 4 lenses in their chest that are capable of firing beams. These lenses are vulnerable to standard weaponry, and if all exposed lenses are destroyed, the Abrax will be unable to regulate the metabolic energy the Metroid fusion produces. This will cause it to release large amounts of energy from its core via an opening in its abdomen. So, yeah. Cool. Very cool. There is not one on the backside. Ah! Don't get hit by that. The fact that they gave me a E-tank before this fight means that this boss can actually deal some damage and still have some... I have to know, can you scan the ball projectiles? I'm assuming you can't. This is just the way that I am. Yeah. They're grenades. Good to know. Alright, stop. Let's try it. Shall we? Motion controls for aiming and control sticks for movement. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Okay. This feels pretty good, actually. Better than I expected it to. Definitely still getting used to the controls. Time to open the front middle orifice. Ah! Oh, that's the blast. Okay. That didn't work either. I wonder what it wants me to do there. Kind of a shame that I don't get a trigger anymore because there needs to be a button for recentering the gyro. Uh-oh. Which button is A? It switched, that thing that I switched in the menus before, it switched back. Oh, I see. It wants me to morph ball. That's fine. Yeah. I figured it out, okay? I saw it that time. Oh, no. See, that one didn't. There we go. Worse things have happened. Interesting. The crispness with which she reacts to things always gets me. The reflection of him in the visor is so cool! Bring it, motherfucker! You aren't news to me! Admittedly, that was pretty cool. Yeah, this is what always happens. Samus is more badass than you. And as soon as they said, go get the artifact, I was like, oh, is Samus going to fuse with a mysterious alien artifact? We do love spooky space shapes. So what did that do? Did everybody just feel it, or did we just level a Federation base? And if we leveled it, how did Silex survive? I have so many questions! Bum 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 ba-da-dum. Samus is alive. Probably. Chrono Tower. Okay. Various suit malfunction, multiple systems offline. No missile launcher. Space jump. Yes, morph ball. No bomb, no boost, which means I had boost. Local database contains no matches for this device's materials and technology. Energy signals detected coming from the central section. Well, let's step on it. Guess it liked what it saw. Analysis implies this is a mechanoid variant. Local database contains no matches for its materials or technology. Cool. Use door. Technology used to construct this device cannot be identified. Local database contains no matches. And my scan for this is the same. This is cool. Does have a very particular shape to it, doesn't it? We noticed that in the promotional material. Was that glare, or was that behind my eyes? Whoa. Okay, it's reflective. Oh, cool. Formed instantaneously using an ore with unknown geometric signature. A current of unidentified energy runs along its surface. Statue of an unknown species composed of an unknown material. Local database contains no matches for the material's geometric signature. We don't know what shape it is. I guess this shape means nothing to us. Would be a better way to say that, probably. So the question in my head will remain, is this a better Metroid game than Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor? That is the question for me. Those synth whistles. That's Metroid Prime. I can't, it's irresistible. I can scan this one. An android created using an unknown technology. Local database lost interest. Contains no matches, no energy signals detected. Okay. Quick, before it interacts with it. Analysis implies this is a slot for storing a mechanoid. No matches. See, I wanted to scan everything before the cutscene hit. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. Analysis implies this is an unknown hologram technology. No matches. What are these? Energy crystals? An android created using an unknown technology. Analysis implies it is outside of its default configuration. Okay. Alright, bye. No? Wrong button. I like the little animation for that. Nice that I get to keep my charge beam. Okay, so... what then? This doesn't open either. Maybe I have to interact with... I'm fine with the fact that it's a little bit unclear what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Mysterious and obtuse is part of what I'm here for. I find that very unsettling. Look at them all. A slot for a mechanoid. It's a button. Step on it. Yes, they look like eyes. Sometimes the eyes are sideways, and that's very normal. So very, very strange to have mouse controls on a... Why is it still the A button to shoot when it's mouse controls? I don't know that I care for that. Wait, but I want to go in there. What are you doing? Oh, we have to go talk to the big statues. Sensor is part of a device made with unknown technology. No matches for its function, operation, or effect. Stand on the bootin'. Well, what do you got for me? A giant statue of an unknown species. Energy is gathering on its forehead. And those are the other ones that I've already scanned. Oh! Enter the mind realm. That was weird. I felt like I was moving, but it's because that... Whoa, whoa. No scan visor for me. Cool. Nothing like the schizophrenic whispers. Remind you you're alive, or something. I don't know. No morph ball, no scan visor. But we can still see the frame of my visor. It would be interesting if that were gone for this. Just strutting up to it. I love it. It's time for you to be beyond, Samus! Chosen One. Our savior. I almost joked about Chosen One. We give you this. I am now purple! You couldn't come up with something better than Psychic Crystal? Releases the latent psychic powers residing within you and enables interacting with psychic technology using your visor. Press A to fire Psychic Beam. Press X to switch to the Psychic Visor. Okay, cool. Psychic Assembler forms objects by bonding or molecule nanomachines floating throughout the environment. Operated using psychic energy. Psychic bendy spoons. Statue made of Umozanite, depicting a Lemorn. Its forehead has a crystal design. Subject identified as a priest, able to manipulate psychic energy. Lemorn Teleporter connects Chrono Tower to an alternate dimension containing the Lemorn Holy Ground. Activated via the linked Lemorn statue. Statue made of Amazonite, depicting a Lemorn. It will activate if the Chosen One meets its gaze while standing on the teleporter. Its energy has been claimed. So cool that I did that organically. Stand on the thing and look at it, and you'll go in. This is very interesting. Psychic bendy spoons. Chrono Tower Gate. Disassembles and reassembles in response to psychic energy. Its front and back sides both react. However, there are one-way versions as well. That's good to know. Amazonite. That's definitely not how they want me saying that. Yeah, tell me about these now. Cybot. Androids built by the Lemorn to assist in everyday life. To aid in everyday life. Operated via telepathy. Modified to face the Griever threat after the Great Tragedy. Standard loadout includes a beam cannon and hover thrusters. Other loadouts include specialized equipment such as missiles and shields. This is the same, yeah. Do I touch this now or do I go back? Let's just do it. Chrono Tower Elevator uses psychic energy from Chrono Tower to ascend and descend, operated by touching the hologram. Elevator to Chrono Tower Pinnacle enabled. Touch the hologram to activate. I wonder if I'll be able to come back here. Amazonite. This feels like an arena. Should have looked around before I scanned it. Welcome. I am Chatoyant Valoon, the last surviving priest of the Lemorn. You were the chosen one, foretold in ancient prophecy. We, the Lemorn, will cease to exist. However, by preserving our history and knowledge for the future, the Lemorn spirit will keep on living. What does it look like to you? Its face is familiar to me. Carry out our legacy from this planet Furos to a new world. That is your mission, and the last hope of the Lemorn. The Master Teleporter is located in the pinnacle above us. It is needed to journey to a new world. To use it, you must first collect 5 keys. One in each of the areas. Okay. First, travel to our temple, touch this ball of light. What if I don't wanna? No going back. Teleportation field generated by psychic energy. Their creation was a skill unique to Lemorn priests. Contact instantly transports objects to the location designated by its creator. Which reminds me of how I got here in the first place. Which is neat. That's suspect. Are there more of them? No, yeah, never mind. Unless there's 5 of them, which they look too close to be. It's just decoration. I walked through it, and that didn't count. You have to gently... do ba 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 do do. I do love mossy rocks. All right. Location of teleporter key confirmed. Whoa, the eyes. That was cool. You know what? I don't want that. Okay. Let's see how we do without tutorials. And I don't want to... I want to go back to a real controller. Ew! Make it... Get it off! Make it stop! Where was that? Okay, good. No more motion controls. Alright. I like the idea that sometimes I will want them, but I do not want them currently. Ancient Lemorn stone gate, composed mostly of amazonite. Its curve and cross-sectional consistency suggest precise machining. It leads to Soul Valley. That must be the hub. This is very pretty. Plant morphology. Lysocask. The thin skin layer of this fruit contains a low viscosity and highly nutritious liquid. A strong impact will break the skin and scatter the pungent contents. Alright. I assume that means that it... Those are sickle flies. Those are, I'm assuming they're going to have ammo refills and health pickups and things. Sicklefly, a dragonfly subspecies with scissor-like jaws and a single compound eye, travels in swarms and feeds on compost, mold, and fungi. A dragonfly subspecies adapted to hot and humid environments. They have large scissor-like jaws and a singular compound eye. Their 4 long wings and evolved musculature make them very capable flyers, and by using winds and air currents, they can remain airborne for long spans of time. They form swarms consisting of several dozen members and move in a group when searching for food, primarily compost, mold, and fungi. Very pure water is essential for larval survival, with spawning grounds most often found along freshwater shores. The larvae subsist on aquatic plants and moss during development. Biology Vuros. And, yeah... All right. orang crane. Orangocrane? Doesn't look like a simian to me. Large avian creature that primarily feeds on fruit. Overdeveloped chest muscles allow it to fly for days without rest. Although orang cranes are large birds that have adapted to hot, humid environments. They prefer to feed on fruit, sometimes forming large flocks and traveling 1,000 kilometers or more in search of it. To endure such long, continuous flights, they have developed large breasts. They are quick to flee from enemies and predators, and they rely on their exceptional hearing to warn them if danger is nearby. Their ears run along the sides of their head, and the protuberances near the ears help them regulate their body temperature. Cool. Got one! Did this have... No. Splat. Mireworm. Mollusk found in riffle habitats. Imitates plant life to lure in and feed on small insects, but retreats underground if they sense danger nearby. Mireworms are invertebrate mollusks that live in small groups, primarily in shallow freshwater and boggy areas. They possess long, slender bodies and will often emerge from their burrows in search of prey. They do this by swaying gently, appearing as vegetation and emitting a sweet odor from their heads that mimics plants. That's how I emit my odors. Mimics plants luring in small insects. They use the mandibles at the tip of their head to grab their prey and then swallow them whole. They are highly vigilant, quickly retreating into their burrows if they sense danger. They are incapable of migration, spending their entire lives in their original burrows and dying if the water in their habitat is depleted. Drain the swamp! So did that kill it? I hit it. It looked like it blew up. Yeah, nice. Nice. Okay. This is so cool. I'm so happy right now. I love having a new world to explore. What are you? A red relic ant. Primarily eats leaves from broadleaf trees, using its rear pincers to carry them. Forms a line with nestmates when traveling. Acute senses help it locate its nest across great distances. Red relic ants are arthropods that are often found in hot, humid regions. They prefer to create underground nests and typically live in groups of several dozen. Their bodies are red-brown in color. They use the large pincers on the back of their torsos to both harvest the leaves of broadleaf trees and to carry their bounty back to their nest. They are known to travel great distances, sometimes up to several kilometers, in search of food. In order to find their way home, they will secrete pheromones from their abdomen, creating a trail they can follow using their olfactory senses. After collecting leaves and returning to the nest, they will shred the leaves and mix them with yeasted soil, ferment the combination, and then consume the highly nutritious result. Cool. All right. Nice compass. That way is north. Do I still have that mark? That place marked on my map here? Yeah. What a delightful little place. A quiet clearing indeed. Hello? Ancient statue carved from a single stone. Analysis implies its surface cracks were caused by a strong impact. Item detected within. A strong impact. Haha. Backtrack a go-go. This is another teleportation orb? No, this is a giant spiral plant. Vegetation primarily found in trees and caves. Its leaves extend in a spiral and display a response to any impact stimulation. Oh, it's a door. That's awesome. I love that! Alright, great. Puffers. Ooh, it's coming for me. A homing spore. Sporangium of a gas spore. Floats in the air and senses the heat of nearby organisms. If threatened, it will extend thorns, approach, and then explode. The sporangium, that gas spore, a type of mushroom eject at irregular intervals, are called homing spores. They contain spores as well as lighter-than-air gas mixture within their pouch-like structure. This gas allows homing spores to float in the air, waiting for creatures to approach. If they sense that a creature is nearby, they will grow thorny tactile receptors across their outer surface and begin pursuing their target. If they make contact with their target, the internal gases instantaneously compress while the outer layer heats up, causing the gas to explode. Are you the... No, it's a bug. A glister beetle. A beetle possessing bioluminescence. As a species, they tend to group together, emitting considerable light and making themselves easy to spot by predators. Glister beetles are insects that have been classified as beetles due to their rigid forewings. They possess an internal photophore and are known for their extremely docile disposition. They tend to gather in groups and share feeding grounds, using the mandibles on their head to peel away bark and harvest the sap beneath. A chemical reaction of photoproteins and enzymes allows them to emit light from the photophore in their abdomen. They use this luminescence as a means of communication within their groups, but when several of them are emitting light at once, it also makes them easy to spot by predators. Stupid beetles! I cannot see it. Okay. Yeah, they're there. Halolag. Fungi morphology, fiber deformity. Small fungi variant that typically forms on the bark of a tree. Possesses bioluminescent glow due to an internal oxygen reaction. What fun. Cutscene. Are the cranes pink and teal? That's cool. Those are just the regular cranes, right? O Lamorn, gaze upward and behold the sacred tree, blessed by the temple of memory, a shrine that preserves and protects our memories and wisdom. From the first day we Lamorn set foot in this jungle, the sacred tree has been here. It bathes in the light breaking through the treetops, reaching high into the air, appearing to almost strain against the sky, yearning to carry the thoughts and feelings it holds ever higher. Open your heart and your mind to the sacred tree and become one with it. Sorry, I'm allergic to the sacred tree. Open your heart. No, I already did that. That's excerpted from the second slate. Now, this is Ghostfire! Don't worry, it's been very quiet. Better late than never. I'm so happy you were able to make it. I have been reading everything, so I have not made it far. I can scan the sacred tree from here? Sacred Tree of the Lamorn. Age estimated at over 6 millennia. Analysis indicates it has absorbed and stored massive amounts of psychic energy. Ooh. That's our whole thing here. Here, I'll show you. So, we picked up the Psychic Crystal, a mysterious crystal found in the Lamorn's holy ground in an alternate dimension. It is a gift bequeathed only to the Chosen One. Equipping the Psychic Crystal grants psychic abilities. Use beams to unlock psychic doors in the visor to decipher psychic recordings left by the Lamorn. The Psychic Visor also enables access to Lamorn technology. So the Scan Visor became the Psychic Visor. The Psychic Visor is an augmented scan visor imbued with psychic abilities. In addition to normal analytical functions, it enables the user to see and interact with psychic energy. Some psychic objects must be scanned by the Psychic Visor in order to be materialized. The Psychic Visor also grants access to the planetary database and the local technology. And then, the power beam became the psychic beam. Combines psychic energy with bioenergy from Samus, then shoots it from the arm cannon as a beam projectile. The psychic beam's strength and performance are equal to the standard power beam. Psychic beam shots can open doors that respond only to psychic energy. As a weapon, it behaves identically to the standard power beam. Its rapid-fire performance and velocity makes it particularly effective against fast-moving targets. And I have lost Morph Ball Bomb, missiles, Space Jump, Boost Ball, you know, the works. So here we go. I haven't faced an enemy in the forest here yet. No, the... Whoa, don't jump off. It's so pretty. Hi! Are you beautiful and friendly too? I liked the ants. It's a Glottogropper! It's a reptile, I'm told. Carnivorous reptiles that move using wings and powerful legs. Look at them legs! They burrow underground to wait for prey, then emerge when they detect vibrations. Glottogroppers are carnivorous reptiles who primarily feed on other animals. That's what carnivore means. They are ambush predators burrowing beneath the ground and waiting for prey to approach. When they sense the vibrations of prey through the ground, they will swiftly emerge to launch sharp needles from their mouth. They have 2 extremely powerful legs. Look at them, legs for days, which they can use to launch themselves into the air up to 3 times their own height. They can use their small wings to control their midair positioning, making it difficult for prey to track their movements. Well, unfortunately for the Glottogroppers, whoops, excuse me, I ain't no prey! Ha 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 ha! Well, that one got me. My sister texted me. There was definitely an update. Okay, I gotta remember, what time is it now? 10 to 2. I have another hour and a half on this, so fret not, Ghostfire. It's... What do we think of this water? Not bad. I'm the only person in the world who's gonna be like, ooh. I like these frog leg things. That's a really cool defining characteristic. I'm really feeling the soundtrack here. Ooh. Hello. Wall formed of insect webbing. It is extremely elastic and durable and cannot be cleared with standard firearms. Highly flammable and removable using high heat weaponry. So we have an impact, something hidden behind an item in a statue I need to break with an impact, and I have high heat that I need to open that. Epoxid. It's a plant. If it senses an approaching organism, it closes its petals and hardens to protect its ovaries. So, yeah. Boop, boop, boop. These are, yeah, there's nothing new in here. These are the cranes. Whoa, that's new! It's a root spur, a plant, a mobile tuberous root plant variant with an autonomic nervous system. They usually live in mud underwater and will surface if a creature draws near. If their territory is invaded, they will attack with their vines until the intruder is defeated or driven away. Despite its hard outer skin, even a single shot from a high-powered weapon can defeat it. Root spur are tuberous root plants. They typically live below the water's surface in rivers and marshes or beneath the ground in bogs and will defend their territory from intruders. They have a thick, swollen stalk and also possess an autonomic nervous system. If they detect an invader, they will emerge from hiding and attack by swinging the vine on top of their body around themselves until the threat withdraws. The fleshy stalk is covered in hard bark, making it exceedingly durable. However, explosives and high-powered weapons can still dispatch it quickly. The reticle is really very interesting. Nice. Because it has Prime 3-esque free aiming. the first boss, the tutorial boss, had weak spots that you had to point at. I liked it. I actually switched to a pair of Joy-Cons for it. Ancient Purification Site holds spiritual significance to visiting Lamorne. Structure collapsed due to an earthquake, blocking water flow. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Aha, okay. Alright, so this is the psychic stuff that it was talking about. Humiliating Dip EV. Psychic platform, formed by compressing psychic energy. Standing on them requires psychic boots! Psychic bendy spoons! Psychic platforms are ethereal formations of compressed psychic energy. They are formed when a psychically capable individual condenses a cloud of dormant psychic energy into a usable surface. As these formations are not fully physical, they are impossible to stand on without wearing psychic boots. Psychic platforms function as a group. When one is materialized, its group follows suit. Cool. Cool mechanic. Nothing I can do about it yet. Hello? Oh, these are, yeah. Yeah, the combination of piano and synth whistles. Thanks for banning the bot, Ghostfire. I appreciate that. Classic Metroid Prime. Definitely hitting the notes that I want it to so far. This is a Gaspore. It's a fungi variant. Its periostracum is extremely hard and cannot be destroyed with a standard beam, but it will open up to release homing spores. Gaspore are a type of mushroom that mainly inhabits hot and humid jungles, growing on surfaces like tree trunks or rock cliffs. Their periostracum remain closed until a sporangium is generated, at which point the periostracum opens and ejects the sporangium into the air. The periostracum is extremely hard and cannot be destroyed with beam weaponry, but the soft tissues beneath the periostracum, which are exposed when the sporangium is ejected, are vulnerable to damage from beams or other weapons. Gaspore can be destroyed even when the periostracum is closed using high-powered weapons. I don't really have anything high-powered right now. Okay. Anything else here for me? I already got those. Oh, this is the purification site. That's not working because no water. Okay. I get the... Oh, that's lore. I get the sense that... Ravine Overlook, Forgotten Lagoon. I feel like this might turn into a save station. Immerse your form in the sacred waters. The Temple of Memory shall then bless the purified Lamorne. To my Lamorne brethren, you are welcome within this sacred space, though you must first cleanse yourself. Collect the holy water from this spring, rain it down upon your head with both hands, and become purified. May the sacred tree be always with you. Excerpted from the third slate. Did I miss one in the first, The first area? I might have. I can't. Ancient Lamorne sculpture carved from a single stone with identical dimensions to similar statues. A receptacle for a psychic mote is built into its forehead. Yeah, identical to others, psychic mote. Yeah, okay. There's the psychic platforms. And what have we up there? I like motes. It's a missile expansion. Pity. I'm not psychic enough yet. I don't have psychic shoes. Butterflies. Empress Aleyu. Butterfly variant adapted to tropical climates. Travels in swarms and will flee from danger if disturbed while at rest. Empress Aleyu are a type of butterfly that have adapted to the heat of tropical climates. Their wings appear as a bright, vibrant blue, but this is not their actual color. It is the result of a complex phenomenon created by the way that light wavelengths reflect off the scales covering the surface of their wings. This is true of blue butterflies in real life. When feeding, Empress Aleyu form into small groups and seek out bryophytes and other small plants. Their bodies are relatively large compared to their wings, making them ill-suited to traveling long distances. As a result, they will often rest on rocks or trees, though they are quick to flee if they detect danger nearby. I have to kill at least one. I bet you these are motes? Mote socket. Receptacle that takes a psychic mote, a spherical coalescence of psychic energy that acts as a key. And you are a large Lamorne psychic lock. Psychic ability seal variant. Unlocked by placing a psychic energy mote sphere into its receptacle. Yeah. Is door. Notice anything odd about this shape, Ghostfire? Let's go find some motes, shall we? Is mote? No, is dead thing. Mechanoid scout bot. Emits ultrasonic waves from overhead to detect and map the positions of valuables in the area. An electric shock will activate it. I don't have electricity. Scout bots were created during the machine era to find precious resources. Once deployed to an assigned area, they perform scans using ultrasonic wave reflection. The data is then fed to a linked map displaying the location of mineral deposits and other valuables. Most scout bots were left to weather the environment and, due to natural degradation, may no longer function. It's a Vuros machine. Cool, okay. Yeah, I don't have electricity currently. I bet you morph ball bombs are electricity. Did you see, Ghostfire, my update post on Discord about no longer fighting the chaos? Lamorne door unlocks when its central sensor detects energy exposure, an explosion, or a concussive blast. Once unlocked, it will open when approached. Yeah. Oh, it's already shooting at me. A bristlewort. Carnivorous plant variant covered with a hard shell. When it senses a threat, it will open its shell, angle itself toward its target, and launch thorns. Bristlewort are carnivorous plants capable of moving around using their 6 legs. Their outer shells are impervious to beam attacks, though explosives can damage them. These sturdy shells are heavy, impairing the bristlewort's ability to move. As a result, they tend to attack from a distance, only opening the shell when prey is detected. Once the shell is open, Bristlewort quickly rotate, launching sharp thorns in all directions before closing to generate new thorns. Thanks to the mineral composition of the thorns, Bristlewort can regenerate them indefinitely using photosynthesis. Interesting. Staying at a distance also helps them protect their internal organs, which are exposed and vulnerable even to beam attacks while the shell is open, leading me to believe that it is not vulnerable while it's closed. Yeah, so... Kill. Moat. Coneberry, male form of a plant that continuously emits pollen. The pollen is uncommonly light, enabling it to float for long durations with very little airflow. Cool! Okay, I guess we go this way. Yeah, no, I get it. I'm not... No shade here. I'm not gonna... Opens automatically upon receiving psychic energy from a linked sensor. Is this the... Then I'll tell you about it, instead of being redundant. Psychic sensor, a receiver and conductor for psychic energy linked to the gate. Okay, cool. A button. I was offered a position at the United States Postal Service. Psychic ball? Probably psychic glove. Okay. Enabling telekinetic control over psychic objects such as motes. Chosen one, take the holy power in your hand. I appreciate it, Ghostfire. The path that you must walk lies beyond that door. Behold a sacred relic that we, the caretakers of the sacred tree, have filled with refined energy. We offer it to the so-called chosen one. The quotation marks kill me. It should be a different color or italicized or something. Quotation marks make it seem sarcastic. We offer it to the chosen one, who will one day visit this place. We ask that they take it in hand and use it as they please, and to seek out the sacred symbol, the lingering afterglow of our prayers. I definitely missed a lore, which is cool. The only required day for the Postal Service is Sunday. Which is gonna, you know, that's normally when I stream. Obviously. Okay, I forgot I had all caps on. Psychic Club! She looks like the fuck yeah kid, old meme. Enables remote manipulation of psychic motes and psychic objects. So can I do a psychic handstand on the psychic platform to go get that missile pickup? So I am a... Oh, yeah, wait, okay. Is this gonna... Well, I wanted to... What are you doing? That was so automatic. I didn't do anything. Okay, well, there you go. I was hired to be a... First off, it's an assistant position, so it's not like a full-time mail carrier type role. It's packages specifically. So I'll be delivering packages on Sundays and as many other days of the week as I want. Oh, the motes are in the statues' foreheads. Yeah, okay. The scan is the same. Yeah. Scan is the same. I'll take that, thank you. And that obviously goes there. And I'll take that. How far away can I do it from? Whoa, really? Well, you're right in thinking that mail doesn't traditionally get delivered on Sundays. What have we here? Oh, I want to scan, damn it. What? Psychic Container stores items prepared by the last Lamorne priests to be given to the Chosen One, opened using telekinesis. Grasping the node and moving it along the displayed path releases the lock. The container will then vanish. Psychic containers are used to store items prepared by Lamorne priests in accordance with the Chosen One prophecy in the hope that they would someday reappear. No, in the hope they would someday appear. Opening them requires moving the locking node along a predetermined pattern via telekinesis. As such, they could not be opened by Lamorne without psychic abilities. Once opened, the psychic energy manifesting the container dissipates, causing it to vanish. Psychic, bendy spoons. Okay. I wonder if that's more engaging with pointer controls. E-Tank. So packages specifically on Sundays, and it's a rural position, and so I wonder if that's part of it too, you know, getting to areas that they can't get to as consistently as they would like to. Something like that. Not sure. Shren. Flying insects that build nests on vertical surfaces such as rock walls, lives in swarms, and will shoot acidic spray at organisms that approach the nest. Shren build their hives high off the ground, usually on rocky cliffs or against tree trunks. Both adult and larval Shren typically share a hive. If something approaches one of their hives, the adults will quickly emerge and protect the nest by spraying their acidic venom at the intruder. While they are highly aggressive when defending their hive, this behavior is defensive, and they will not pursue an intruder once it has withdrawn. In fact, Shren are social creatures with other Shren, often forming several hives in proximity to each other and working together to protect each other. Surprised it pays more than the other after tips and stuff. You know, it'll be interesting to see just how the two compare. It's definitely going to be more consistent in that it doesn't depend on how many packages I deliver. This is a Shren hive. Hive opening formed from a mixture of chewed up plants and ore mixed with Shren saliva. It is extremely vulnerable to an explosive force. These are going to be the war wasps of this game. Nice orifice there on that. Ugh. And I've been saying for years, it is not a salary thing. It's hourly and maybe per diem. It's either hourly or per diem, but it's definitely not. That is what I scanned before. Interesting. I don't want to open my map. I just want to keep exploring. Ha 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 ha. Bacon received. Oh, you mean that room 2 rooms over that I was definitely going to go and do anyway? Thanks. Metroid Prime did that, so that's not... I'm annoyed by that. So, actually, real quick, hold on. Stop making me open my map. So that means that tutorials didn't... Turning off tutorials didn't turn that off. So I'll leave them on so that it can... you know, teach me about new mechanics like it wants to. Vuros Amber. Tree resin fossilized by chemical reaction. Though roughly as firm as rock minerals, it can be destroyed with explosive force. Necesito explosivos. The other thing about it is that it can and likely will lead to, or it very much could lead to full-time work, actual mail carrier position, type of a thing. So we need to see if it's a good fit. It will be mornings, which I am not accustomed to. It will be every Sunday, which means that I will not be able to be streaming like I have been for the last, year. What is that? Crustacean, isopod, glides atop a slick mucus, which they produce. Their diet is primarily glow mold, causing their abdomen and mucus to glow. Side note. You fixed your PC. Is that part of where you've been? That makes sense. This is glow mold, bioluminescent fungi variant containing large quantities of luciferin and luciferase in its cap. Are those real things? Those might be real things. It means light bringer, but also Satan. This causes the glow of both the fungi and its spores. I'm so happy to hear you fixed your PC. That must have been... I don't know that I knew that it was out of whack. But that must not have been fun. At all. See, this is what I do. I accidentally go the right way. Because look, this is gonna loop around behind the big tree that we're going around. So it's harder to watch on phone, but with PC it will help. It was fully bricked by a Windows update. I remember that. I do. That was kind of a long time ago. Holy shit. Oh, did you just... You did, you motherfuckers. Aha! I'm better than you, game designers. Alright, okay. I'm so glad to hear that you have unbricked your PC. Some security update bricked your drive by making it so your motherboard couldn't read your drive with your operating system. That does not... I can see how that would prevent you from using it. So what have we here? A psychic shutter. Moving the PK stone lever with the psychic glove will disable the lock. Alright, great. And then there's Amber. And we have a... Okay. Wait, it said distress beacon though, right? Am I about to unlock annoying side character? Save station. Lamorne device for saving behavioral records. Also fully restores energy and ammunition. A device for backing up the status and condition of a subject, as well as a log of their actions up to that point. Once recorded, the subject's health and supplies are fully replenished. Using a save station requires a suit able to link and transmit its wearer's records to the station. You didn't lose everything, though? I couldn't imagine losing a gesture like this. Amp, monitor, desktop tower that actually matters. Alright. Good, we've saved. I am so glad to hear that you didn't lose everything. I had to factory reset, but your important files and games were in the 2 drives that it didn't reset. Okay, good. Good. I should back up and diversify myself. I live in fear of losing everything. Especially since I'm a hoarder. I like to keep lots of stuff. By complete accident? You were diversified by accident? That's amazing. What good news. So what's up with this isopod? It didn't add to my logbook. Oh! Well? Main drive has only like 2 gigs after operating system. That, honestly, that kind of feels like a good system, to be totally honest. Antenna. Life signs diminishing due to severance from body. These scans are why I love the past Metroid games. That's very silly, but it's presented so straight-faced and analytically. Ugh. Let's see what sort of avian horror snatched that up. What do we got here? Beetle variant nest. Composed of hardened mud and clay, the nest is fragile enough that a single powerful blow would shatter it. Sorry, beetles. Mama's got to get through. This requires fire? That is a shot expansion. Increases maximum shot ammo by 10%. Also restores 10 shot ammo. And that's needs fire. Okay. Alright. I see what you're setting up here, video game. I was just thinking about how this is very cute. Hope that the beams work more like they do in Prime 1 and 2 than in Prime 3. Oh, what's this? What's going on here? Fern root variant. Lateral root and root hair tips with extremely sharp edges. They can be cleared using standard firearms. Okay. Ow! Wow. So it's like a shrike then? It impaled its prey? Well, they're optional. The shit-ass motion controls, they are optional. Isopod corpse. All life signs have ceased. It is shrike-ish. This boss may, Geez, my Skyrim instincts were like, hanging moss! I can use that for restore health potions. I actually switched to the pointer controls for the first boss and then switched back. And I like that. The fact that it's flexible enough. Here we go.
What a mess. You're alone on a planet with no hope of survival. But you're also not sitting next to Phil anymore in that cubicle, so... Win? Oh. Okay.
Replaying Pokemon Violet after replaying Sword. And are you doing it in the order that they want you to, instead of trying to play it like it's an actual open world game and it's a better game?
Samus? Samus Aran? Hey! Hey, Samus Aran! I'm stuck! Help me out! Oh. Please get me down. I'll just stay right here.
Well, isn't there? Are the...
Try not to die.
Can't you organize the gyms by level? This is the Sinkhole, Spike Root Cave, Isopod Lair, Lichen Cave, Undergrowth, Grove of the Sacred Tree. That'll be behind the Amber. Okay. Galactic Federation Technician, individual who performs maintenance tasks on electrical equipment. This also includes maintenance of computer-equipped airframes. Nice. So you're taking it more open and less kind of structured, and you're enjoying it more. That's how I went about it. I usually try to do Professor Oak style play, where I fill out my Pokedex as much as possible before entering more of the world. But with Violet, it's just there's just so many Pokemon in that game. It's completely incredible. Galactic Federation Transport X7S. Engine and navigation systems have stopped. Fuselage damaged. There's a detachable cargo door at its rear. And what have we here? A swollen vine growth. It will burst if struck. Well, good luck with that, asshole. Very busy here on a quest for some shit. I have to shoot it down.
Oh! I think it's working. Shoot some more. What was that? Okay, that did not sound friendly.
It's not avian.
Okay, I got it. Oh, no.
It's also not alone. This song sounds cool. A jungle Griever. Griever variant of this area. It can leap to great heights and climb trees quickly. It has an extremely aggressive disposition and will use its arms and claws to attack its enemies at close range. When at a distance, it will spit poison at its threats. A subspecies of Griever, the ferocious predators found throughout Vuros, which has adapted to densely wooded environments. Their exceptional jumping ability allows them to quickly traverse treetops and rock cliffs. They often hunt in packs and are known to attack other creatures indiscriminately. Once one pack member strikes, the others will quickly join the fray, either by leaping up close to slash with the sharp claws on their two pairs of arms, or by spitting a viscous mass of venom from a distance. Their skin is thin and unarmored, making their bodies vulnerable to standard beam weaponry, and light enough that the shock of a direct hit from explosive weapons is enough to push them away. What am I missing there? Shut up. If only you had a gun, asshole! That dodge move is pretty cool. I do like that it's totally incidental that we're helping him.
Oh, we're good. Okay.
Close your visor.
I'm coming down. Thank you, Samus. I'm a specialist, Miles McKenzie, engineer level 4.
Did you see his shaky hand?
Something for you.
I liked that.
Hold on, I gotta manually override this.
These X7 says it. Stick a little. Come on.
This is charming. But this is definitely charming.
Really jammed.
GF engineer Miles McKenzie, primarily responsible for Golem maintenance at the UTO Research Center, skilled in operating, repairing, and modifying computers and machinery. Miles McKenzie is an engineer with the Galactic Federation. His duties include the maintenance and repair of several vehicle types and programming software used for weapons development. He is known to be extremely talkative, even while alone. Although his restless energy and curiosity make him prone to danger, his excessive caution is enough to keep him from harm. He has a strong moral compass and work ethic, making him a reliable problem solver no matter the situation. Malfunction in X7S cargo bay hatch. Arm extension blocked by a bent piston rod. Removal of the rod is required for it to open.
Hang on. I got it.
What's in there? A missile launcher. Explosive combat item developed by the GF. Restores the missile launch function of the arm cannon.
If I put my weight here, then it should. See? No biggie.
I will laugh when he gets hurt.
Watch it.
We talked about this last night. Wouldn't mind if he died as part of the narrative of this game. And you say they have target tracking capabilities. I didn't feel like they did.
A token of my appreciation. If it's okay with you, I'm gonna tag along.
What if it's not?
So, where to? It might be a good idea to check the map and get our bearings.
Or you could just not. Oh, there we go. Artificial fusion of flora and fauna made using Lamorne biotech. Extremely fast cellular metabolism allows full regeneration even if reduced to a pulp.
Samus, please shoot that thing. It won't stop moving.
Oh, I haven't scanned this. Boop, it's 5 missiles. Cool. I hate how squirmy it is. But... yeah, okay.
Hardened sap. Might require a powerful solution.
Yeah, I hate him, currently. I liked when he fell down and I thought his legs got broken. But...
How about we avoid any standing water? Those things are pretty territorial.
well, they're in my house now, so you don't have to worry. So, because I am the way that I am, this is the part where we go all the way back to the first room in this area.
This technology, it's not as old as the rest of these rooms. What do you think it's doing?
Cool lore detail, still hate him.
Everything in this jungle trying to kill us.
Yes, so get over it. Oh, don't worry, you're safe. I can't get back that way without space jump. Kill, die, explore.
Against a creature with a hard shell, you know.
I do know that. The game already told me that. This will be a missile expansion. Wait, listen. Shut up, Mackenzie.
Thousands of years old. Missile expansion. Interesting.
No, shoot him.
Ow!
Interesting. So I can...
I'll follow you to your objective. Lead the way.
No, wait here. I don't want to go too hard on the shut up, Miles train, but also shut up, Miles. Lamorne's psychic door. To enable its beam sensor, use telekinesis to move the PK stone from the top of the door to its center. Psychokinetic? This bridge paves the way to the Temple of Memory. Those Lamorne who follow the path will come to the altar connecting the past and the present. Hear me, my Lamorne brethren. As you cross this bridge, reflect on the life you have lived and consider the words that you would carry into the future. Hear me, my Lamorne brethren. As you cross this bridge, reflect on the experiences you have not yet had and consider what you wish your future to hold. Just as we were the ones to create our past, so too are we the ones to forge our future. From the 4th slate. Yeah, I haven't seen the 1st slate yet.
Can you read that? Hey, does that say anything about this place? They really don't want anyone in here. Must be a sacred space.
Devs know he's annoying, right? Like, he's written and voice acted to be annoying.
It's beautiful.
Why would they add an annoying character on purpose?
I'm just gonna stay out of your way.
You promise?
Let me know when it's clear.
Oh, I will, don't worry. Ancient stone bridge built by the Lamorne. It shows severe damage from seismic activity, though its basic structure remains stable. Weight capacity estimated to be under 700 LH. What do we suppose LH stands for? That's a cool animation. So is that. Wait, no, it's not safe yet. Stay there, stay there.
Ouch!
See, I told you it wasn't safe. Oh, I thought I was going to scan these little red tendrils. He has health. That's not good.
Try your missile, Dennis. Might be able to knock him right off the bridge. Oh, look at him fly. Nice shot. This is the last stretch.
Okay, he
I'm going
heals.
for it. Cover me.
I don't damage him. Feels good, man. Ah!
Oh, you missed that one flying.
Lutenizing? That's not a word I know.
That was a close one. I wasn't sure we were gonna make it. Thank you, Samus. I can see the door, Samus. Let's get out of here. I'm good.
It's a real hormone? Interesting. What is it for? What it do?
What is this place?
Ancient Lamorne object with a plant motif. It has sockets for 2 motes. Psychic box. You're gonna call that a box? Really playing with my emotions here, writers. Opens when energy is received by its linked sensor. Psychic energy concentration detected inside. So we do this, and then at that. Aha. Right, regulates the reproductive system. So it's on brand for this game, is what you're saying. bro.
I have no idea what we're doing, but it feels like it's working.
Why even have that line? Oh, man. Ancient Lemorn object carved from blue-tinged sublant. An explosive shock will shatter this material. Oh, look, there it is. That's... Large Lemorn psychic lock, a psychic lock system that does not use motes. It receives psychic energy from a linked sensor.
That one's sealed up tight, huh?
So that means...
Well, I'll be. It did work.
Hello, is it shoes? Control beam. Generates a charged psychic beam that can be controlled via telepathy. Time slows to a near standstill while the beam is in flight. Interesting. Shots launched while using the psychic visor can now be controlled. Switch to the psychic visor. Press and hold to charge. Okay, cool. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh wow, the sun is actually coming out. It was snowing all morning. Aperture containing a switch linked to a psychic lock. Psychic energy will trip the switch and open the lock. Psychic bendy spoons. That's a cool upgrade. That is a fitting upgrade for a 3D Metroid game.
That door just opened all by itself.
No, it didn't. Sacred fountain made from Umozonite. I've been calling it Amazonite. The water is sourced from underground ruins, which allows its temperature to remain consistent throughout the year. Cool. Cool.
No way. A Mark 99 mech?
Oh yeah, they have big
That
mechs.
frame anywhere.
They're cool.
Mark 99 mech. This is Samus Aran, bounty hunter. You know her. She's famous. You look very familiar. Betsy? What are you doing here? I worked on her back at base. I'll take a few scans. Maybe we can come back here and get her.
I do want to wear one.
She's torn apart. If we can find the missing piece.
GF heavyweight class golem mech, a bipedal manned Mark 9 MK99 war mech, primarily piloted by Federation androids. Several critical components missing or damaged, non-operational. Great, they're androids. That's not good. Oh, also, the whole, one of the big things is that Metroids are, wow, that sun is shining right on my face. Jeez, I might actually have to close the blinds. Metroids are using mind control on space pirates, and that's like the, ooh. This is a heavy container. Only extremely powerful explosives can, whoa. That went on for a little bit longer than I wanted it to. So cool. I'm happy for you, Miles. And I know I'm going to have to fight one of these at some point. Probably this one, now that we you know, it's here.
Poor baby.
No, go stay with it. What are you doing? I don't need you. Betsy does. Missiles low. Control system built by the Lemorn, used in the machine era, currently inactive. Circular aperture presumably used for ventilation. No blockages detected on the other side.
This planet's tech is a marvel.
Door sensor received repairs during the machine era. These repairs require power to operate, and the door is not receiving any currently offline. Okay. I mean, can it...
Probably the language will take weeks. I'm just gonna
Oh, hello.
see what happens.
Yep. Time for me to close the blinds. Bomb slot! Activates any link devices when a concussive blast is detected within, currently offline. Don't push any buttons, Mackenzie. Please. Left it open before so that I could watch the snow. Blind! SpongeBob movie. Bald! Bald! Bald!
See? Button pushing strategy always pays off.
What did you do?
Not know what to do next.
Love to hear that your new cat is getting along well.
You give it a try.
What if I jump? What if I touch it?
Wait, you can interface with their tech, which means you can understand it, which means you've received translation data, which opens up a world of possibilities.
Yeah, sorry
Once we
about
get this
ads.
working, we can use this tech to our advantage. I just need remote access to your logs. Oh, this data chip. You think it'll work? Wow, that is fascinating. Thank you. We'll put this here. Let's see. This should do the trick.
Morph ball slot was not receiving power.
All right, look at that. We got power. Well, one door is still locked. The other one is malfunctioning. Hey, but it's progress. Okay, all this is going to take a while to figure out, so I'm going to stay here if you want to.
Yes! Oh, but...
It's about to get real nerdy in here.
Which is what I said when I sat down to play this game.
Extensive database.
Alright, I'm having fun. I like that Samus is an absolute stone wall. As it should be.
The door isn't working on this side. Can we
Oh,
do it on
okay.
the other side?
Now we do the thing.
That's one way to fix it.
Okay. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Rhizome of the Onanalt Palm. It has destroyed the shrine, blocking the passageway. Bet you I need morph ball bombs for that. Welcome back from ads. We left Mackenzie back in the control room there. Welcome to our temple. This is the Temple of Memory. From the beginning, Lemorn priests recorded our history in this sacred tree by offering prayers. Behold. Our legacy is preserved within. I love trees. Born from this tree is the memory fruit. Legacy compiled within the tree will be inherited from the memory fruit. You must seek the green energy crystals, which have been scattered throughout the planet. Deposit green energy crystals upon the altar of legacy. We place our faith in you, Chosen One. Please carry the memory fruit to a new world. Have some stairs. Small size energy converter converts energy from green energy crystals into psychic energy, then sends it to the sacred tree. An ancient era altar with a plant motif designed to unfold. Analysis implies there is a way to trigger it to open. Sorry. I do not have any green energy crystals. You're right about that. Pressure platform for releasing the system's psychic lock. Additional weight will cause it to sink further and reveal targeting objects. Is closed. Hemispherical metal lid that can open and close. Psychic energy detected inside. Analysis implies it works in conjunction with the pressure platform. Psychic lock linked to the triple target. Simultaneous exposure of all three targets to psychic energy will release the lock. Spherical growths that the Onanalt palm's rootstocks use to store nutrients. The outer skin is very durable, but it can be broken by a concussive blast. One of the switches for the triple target, psychic lock. Triple target psychic lock just feels like almost like the name of a convoluted ice cream sundae to me. It responds to psychic energy, however the lock cannot be disabled unless all three are exposed simultaneously. So then, yeah. Oh. Psychic recording data playback device. Emits images and text recorded with an emote. These signals can be interpreted only by those who have psychic abilities. Psychic, bendy spoons. Stone sculpture of a common Lemorn priest. The storage at its feet holds modes for making psychic recordings. Okay. The Hall of Memories. I don't think that's where we are. This is the Sanctum of the Guardians. Base camp. Okay. So, what's going on here? So does this... I can't do this yet? Unclear. Concussive Blast is Morph Ball Bomb. I do know that. Let's go see if anything's different at base camp than when I left, now that I've explored this.
Couldn't stay away, could you?
Nope. I find you irresistible.
I'll stay here and do some research. You go track down your objective.
Wait. Time slows to a crawl when I use my super psychic blast. So maybe I have to stand on the platform and shoot through all three with one. Yeah. I'm glad to hear the new cat is adjusting well. I think that's what you said. You said something to that effect. Yup. Okay, cool. Good to know that that's how that works. Yeah. A stone sculpture of a Lemorn priest. It bears an inscription that translates to Vakun and includes a description of the individual. Oh. Vakun, inventor of the moat-operated psychic lock. In accordance with the prophecy of the Chosen One, he built shrines now hidden throughout Soul Valley, filling each with his moat-related devices. Okay. Let's do it. Lekhash, a sculptor who loved solving mathematical equations. He discovered several equations that could be formed into psychic objects, leading to the design of a unique sealing mechanism as well as its keys. Shay, the only female member of the Lemorn priesthood and the first to understand the structure of space and time. Her insight led to a method of moving across space-time and, in turn, the invention of the teleporter. Tessar. Tessar, the first priest who communed with the sacred tree and founded the Temple of Memory. He is said to have been gifted at conveying thoughts without the need to speak and at understanding others without the need to hear them. That sounds like Samus. Their heads look like Metroid Prime's essence to me. I hinted at that earlier, but didn't say it out loud. Ew. Oh, okay. Well. What do you think's gonna happen here? Yeah. Carvex. I definitely thought it said cervix at first. A giant carnivorous plant possessing consciousness, intelligence, and considerable physical strength. It is unable to communicate due to fusion with a Metroid. Destroying all tentacle-like vines will cause its protective leaves to briefly drop, exposing a body enveloped in only a thin mucous membrane. Note that the tentacles quickly regenerate. The only way to delay their regeneration is to destroy them all at virtually the same time. a giant carnivorous plant that possesses self-awareness and cognitive thought. While it once coexisted and communicated with the Lormoran priests using telepathic waves, one of the effects of Metroid Fusion is a disruption in its thought pattern, preventing it from communicating. It now sees everyone as enemies and will attack indiscriminately. It primarily attacks using its tentacles. These tentacles can be destroyed, but individual tentacles will grow back quickly through rapid cell proliferation and cell transfer from any remaining tentacles. If all of its tentacles are destroyed simultaneously, the regeneration process requires its body to generate considerable heat, forcing it to open its protective calyx to cool down. This will expose a thin mucous membrane that is vulnerable to damage. Ow. Carvax Vine. Tentacle-like appendage capable of being both rigid and flexible. It can be temporarily destroyed by damaging the bulging portion along its length. Carvax's tentacles are normally hidden beneath the ground, but it will reveal them if it detects danger. The tentacles have extreme elasticity, making them very flexible. This allows Carvax to attack by swinging them around like long whips. Swollen protuberances on the tentacles indicate the areas that facilitate Carvax's fine control of its limbs. If these are destroyed, the resulting loss of control will rapidly expand and rupture the affected tentacle. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that. Cool, these are scannable too. Carvax's pollen sac! Pollen bags released from the ends of Carvax's tentacles. They possess propeller-like wings and fly by riding wind currents. Carvax is capable of ejecting pouch-like pollen sacs at will. These sacs have 4 wings that function like propellers, allowing them to move slowly through the air and home in on targets detected using a natural thermal sensor. When a pollen sac lands on a target, the sac will rupture, causing damage. This behavior indicates that the sacs primarily serve as a means of attack rather than a method of pollination. Note that sac is spelled without a K in the title and in the first sentence, but then in every sentence after that, it has a K. Weird. Who edited this? So that'll be... Gate sealed shut by hardened plant fibers. A strong enough pull would force the gate open. Interesting. Okay, so you said... Wait, no. Hello. Can't help myself. Large energy. Ow. Sure felt that. Ooh, did you hear Samus? She didn't like that. Who can blame her? This is cool. Well, this has to deal some damage, right? Yeah, not... Okay, come on. Let me out. Let me out of scan visor. Thank you. The fact that... Okay, so... The Switch 2 in its main menu, in its, like, primary system settings, gives you the option to switch the A and B buttons so that they align better with the rest of the industry. I did that. May have been not the best move. While it's lying down there. Nope, it's fine. As long as I do this one last, it should be. Because of that, in certain games like this one, for instance, I then switched them back in the key bindings built into the game. Which I was very impressed that I could do. But that means that but that didn't affect when I switched to the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons were still default layout, which I think is good design. It's a different controller, so it has its own control scheme. That makes sense to me. But that means that now I am confused by what button does what. I want the bottom face button on my controller to be my jump button. I do want that. Hell yeah. But that's why I was standing there jumping in a panic. Not understanding why my scan visor wouldn't go away. Sorry, my psychic visor. Yay! I didn't kill it. I just released it from Metroid possession. Sorry, fusion. Alright, a half an hour left. I have to go to work after this. I don't want to. I want to play this for the next 6 hours. Psychic Bomb! Compresses a large amount of psychic energy into a sphere, which then disperses as a concussive blast. On an alt palm, root stalks blocking a small passageway. The root stalks can be cleared with a concussive blast. Okay. Kill. Ah! It's a little anticlimactic when you show off the Morph Ball Bomb. Pretty consistently. Psychic, bendy spoons. I know I keep saying that. It's a zero punctuation thing where he's making fun of Fear, I think. He's reviewing Fear 2, but he's talking about the backstory. And he says psychic about as often as this game is. And psychic energy and psychic soldiers and psychic girl controlling the psychic army and psychic bendy spoons. And I can't help but keep thinking that. Sacred Shrine teleports the Chosen One to an alternate dimension that houses a teleporter key, activated by gazing at the statue's forehead. Sacred Shrines are single-use teleporters prepared by the last priest Shatoya as a way to access the alternate dimension where the master teleporter keys are kept. When not in use, the shrines themselves are also placed in an extra dimensional space, though they are linked to each key guardian in such a way that they can be summoned to them at will. Key guardians will summon their shrine only for the Chosen One. However, if their body were to die and their consciousness dissipate, the shrine will appear on its own. Yeah, so I haven't seen that before, even though I've seen a Sacred Shrine before. Bomb slot for opening the Sacred Shrine. The impact of a psychic bomb detonation inside the slot moves the pedestal. Gazing at the Lamorne statue while on the pedestal then activates the shrine. Cool. Dun, dun, dun. That would have been enough. I've been here before. It's a different one. The green key. Boom. Master teleporter key. One of the keys required to activate the master teleporter in Chrono Tower. A total of 5 keys must be collected. So it's a master key because it's for the master teleporter, not because it's for all locks. An important distinction. Can we talk to the plant? You said the plant talks.
Samus, do you copy?
No. Can't hear you.
Back online. Oh, did you achieve your objective? There's something I want to talk about. Meet me in base camp?
Dude, I know where base camp is. You do not need to show me on the map. Go away. Go away, dumb little prompt. I know it's hard for you to believe, video game, but I understand how this world has connected into itself. Okay, I'm opening the map because I want to look at this room. Really? Back there? No way. Aladdin. Say something crazy. Wish for the Nile. Tell me you wish for the Nile. I wish for the Nile? No way! That's how I feel right now. Do these break when I missile them? Green energy crystal. Crystalline deposits of concentrated green energy contains large amounts of teratogens, which can interfere with cellular growth. Oh. Green energy crystals consist of silicon dioxide that is crystallized with a large amount of green energy ions. They are broken relatively easily, either by a strong impact or using firearms. Although very little green energy occurs naturally in the geologic record, green energy showers have made it very common throughout the Soul Valley. Extracting energy from green energy crystals can only be done using the device on the altar at the Temple of Memory. Green energy extracted here is then sent to the sacred tree where it is consumed to grow memory fruit. Energy. Alright. Yeah, that's fire I need for the insect webbing. So far, so good. I am not completely appalled at Miles McKenzie. Tip of the Ornalt Palm's rootstock. Roots have intruded into every crevice of the shrine, expanded and shattered the structure. Complete collapse inevitable. Well, let's make it happen, shall we? Oh, cool. I have a button for Morph Ball Hop. That's nice. I prefer that. This will pop me back out right here. Now, where was that? I don't think it was this way. No. Deposit green energy crystals on the altar of legacy. Here, have them. Okay. You're still going to tell me it increases my missile capacity by 5 on my 50th one, aren't you? I figured out what that slot in the wall is for.
Not designed to use for humans.
Maybe try doing a Morphle bomb in it.
Oh,
I figured it out myself.
you are sneaky quiet, you know that?
Yes.
Hey, I'm glad you're back. That data you gave me earlier is really coming in handy. I've been able to translate the Lamorne language.
All right.
This planet,
I'll be right back.
doesn't appear on any of the known star charts. Might as well be a ghost. I tried sending out a distress signal, but there is no activity in this sector. It is eerily quiet. We could be anywhere, or we could be nowhere. According to these maps, we shouldn't even be here. From what I gather, the only way off this planet is to retrieve 5 teleporter keys. Now, I'll do some digging to see if there's any way I can support you. Now that our comms are working, we should be able to share data. I can provide you with intel from here. What do you say? Teammates? Excellent. Hey, stay safe out there, Samus. I'll be here if you need me.
I won't need you, but thanks. Also, thanks for restating things that we already knew. Really appreciate it. I guess forward. Lamorne control system from the machine era manages power throughout the room and functions as a data storage terminal. Currently online. Online. I do like the detail about how we don't really know where this planet is. That is, a little freaky.
Be careful, Samus. You won't have me there to watch your back.
I will be safer alone. Lamorne storage locker made of extremely durable Ikusten steel, making it impervious even to powerful weapons. It will open if a current is passed to the electrodes at both ends. Interesting. Electricity. I don't have electricity yet. Fire, electricity. Ice, probably. Container carrier vehicle rails. Rails running from the cargo launcher to the temple. Deterioration dates them to Lamorne's machine era. Interesting. Lock unit heat. Lamorne made locking system. The lock can be removed only exposed to extremely high temperatures. With the lock removed, systems will operate normally. It's a hot door. It's a teleporter. Cargo launcher, machine era cargo transport system. Uses ballistic technology to launch specially engineered capsules that are typically loaded with materials and goods. The cargo launcher transport system was developed during the machine era. It launches specially engineered capsules. These are typically loaded with materials, rations, and other goods. The capsules use thrusters to automatically adjust their speed and attitude, and they are equipped with a system for ensuring zero-impact landings, making them safe enough for moving personnel if necessary. The system enabled fast transport between Soul Valley and Fury Green, but was never deployed elsewhere. That's a shame. Cargo launcher activation switch activates when the sensor in the recess at the top detects a concussive vibration. Okay. Oh, more psychic platforms. What a great tree. Evan! Surprise champ stream indeed. Unfortunately, I only have about 15 minutes left. But there's going to be more surprise streams as we go forward. Because I'm going to play this as often as possible, and I'm going to always stream when I play it. But it's not going to necessarily only be at normal times. I'm glad you popped in. It's nice to hear from you. I hope you're doing well. So how am I supposed to get my morph ball up there? Yeah, it's hold A to float. Okay, hold on. And now it behaves like a moat. Nope. Cool. Yeah, the game is very beautiful. Music is awesome. I've only seen the forest environment and the tutorial areas, but we're about to leave the forest environment here. All right, here we go. Using ballistic technology. Wow. Entrance to Chrono Tower. Entrance to Fury Green. Cool. Thanks for giving me the option. I forgot to be scanning things. What am I doing? Jeez. Cargo launcher installation in Fury Green has malfunctioned. A misfire sent its capsule off course, and it performed an emergency landing in Soul Valley. I buy it. Ancient technology not quite working as well as it should. Wow. Lava place. That's the tree. There's ice place. It's a rock, right? It's rich in gibberdom. Green energy traces detected within only psychic energy in the form of diffused oscillation blast wave. What the fuck? Diffused oscillation blast wave. We'll pulverize it. I wonder if that's what Viola fires. Emergency supply storage unit. Tower for storing emergency equipment for Soul Valley. Electrifying the lock in the lower part of the hatch will cause it to release. I don't have electricity. Oh, look. Hold on. What do these buttons do? Yeah, see, it doesn't... That's not what it needs. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Lamorne crates? Yeah. Nothing interesting in that. You really can... Whoa. Eesh. Oh? Ah. Remember these? Yeah. Cybot soldiers. Basic model of a Lamorne-made Cybot battle android. Typically equipped with a laser cannon and hover thrusters. This Cybot model was originally created to serve the Lamorne. Following the Great Tragedy, the surviving technicians modified them into anti-Griever battle mechanoids. They are able to synchronize telepathically with Lamorne, as well as act autonomously based on prior instruction. Cybot soldiers are equipped with a hover thruster on their back, a laser cannon on the right arm, and a shockwave emitter for close combat. As the thrusters were only designed for short-range flights and walking functions are limited, Cybot soldiers are most often moved via shuttle or launched through the air by the Chrono Tower. Upon losing their telepathic connection to a synchronized Lamorne, they will immediately seize. I'm just entering the desert now. Like, I kind of assume after this fight I'm going to get my bike. I have not gone between areas proper yet. Oops, it's this button. These are tougher than I expected them to be. I'm about it though. Yeah, I have motion controls on. Why? That explains a lot, though. Ow. Okay, that hurt. Yeah, I knew one of them was low. Yeah, what the hell? Okay, whatever. I thought I was gonna call you, Mackenzie.
The tower's protected by a force field. If you want to get in there, you need to find a way to remove it.
Explodes.
I'll do some research while you look at the teleporter keys.
I keep forgetting that that's a thing. Okay. What are you? Light delivery truck. Lamorne transport for use within facilities or over short distances. Equipped with a driver's seat and cargo bed. Hello. Viola Tunnel. Transit tunnel for use with Viola and other vehicles. It can be opened via the Viola spinner. Maintenance tank tunnel hatch. Exit used by maintenance tanks after completing tunnel work. Opens only from inside. Viola spinner. Uses kinetic energy from Viola to activate linked devices currently offline. Viola spinners were invented during the machine era to repurpose the motion energy of the two-wheeled vehicle for operating connected machinery. The hologram displayed at its center is used to guide Viola placement. Once in place, the vehicle is fixed to its position. By using the throttle to spin the wheels, the rotational energy will open gates or operate elevators specific to Viola. Note that the throttle must remain engaged until the machine operates. Okay. I like the little, there's a morph ball hatch clue on the front there. Huge energy, 100 points. Oh, I want this too. Pneumatic tube uses air pressure to transport small items for tunnel maintenance and management. System malfunctioning due to impact. Use caution. Throw caution to the wind. Delivery exit for the pneumatic tube system. Transport is one way, leading from bottom to top. To prevent a malfunction, delivery hatches cannot be opened. Lamorne fuel barrel, used to transport combustible liquids. No reaction is visible on the barrel's metallic body, indicating that the barrel is empty. Soul Valley Viola Tunnel maintenance. Tempered glass barrier that divides the security area. The glass is cracked and can be broken by a strong impact. Boom. A concussive blast will open it. Removed with a strong impact. Conduit for maintenance tanks. Entry hatch currently open and has safety mesh installed. I wonder how far in this direction it'll let me go. I don't want to know right now. I'm running out of time. Maintenance tank tunnel entrance with its hatch removed. Used both as an air vent and a passage for maintenance tanks to exit outside following task completion. Viola tunnel door. It is currently locked. This isn't just going to take me out, is it? I mean, it kind of said that it's gonna. Yeah, okay. Alright. Cool. Make me work for it. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Whoa. Means it's this way. That was not the way that I expected the camera to behave. That means I do want to go this way. Of course. I should have known. I love how she just starts running. I'm like, alright, cool. Let's go. Let's see here. Viola tunnel shutter. It is currently sealed. Large vehicle factory container. Stores bulky items such as batteries and other replacement parts for use throughout the factory. Easily destroyed using standard firearms. Small vehicle factory container. Stores small parts needed throughout the factory. Easily destroyed using standard firearms. And what have we here? Maintenance tank. Mechanoid. Autonomous drone that maintains machinery and systems throughout the facility. Battery charge at 0%, preventing activation. The Volt Forge! What elemental weapon do you think I'm gonna get here? Location of teleporter key confirmed. Vehicle transportation container used for moving vehicles manufactured in the factory. Its alloys are extremely resistant to impact, making it effectively indestructible. Lamorne Lightning Rod allows vehicles to move safely beneath Volt Forge's frequent lightning strikes. Hello there. Conduit access hatch, used by maintenance tanks, currently offline. Oh, there are those. I can't get up on top of there currently. Maybe from this? Eesh. Yeah, okay. Great. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. You can see me pressing these buttons. Wheeled vehicle gate automatically opens and closes for vehicles online. Light delivery truck transports vehicle containers and other goods for delivery. This truck is considered symbolic of the Lamorne machine era. Cool. Hi. Beetles? Denzard. A very resilient creature capable of living in incredibly harsh climates, such as Voltforge, can absorb electrical energy, causing parts of its body to glow. Denzards are one-eyed arthropods, with thin shells and a pair of forelegs they use for dragging their body. The internal organs of a Denzard will not function without an electrical charge. Such a charge can be absorbed from their surroundings, however, which makes them well adapted to life-averse environments such as Voltforge, where even plants struggle to survive due to the constant harsh weather blocking all sunlight. Because Denzard organs circulate electricity, the cells in their eye, teeth, and tail glow. Spinner! We know what that is. The spinner has become non-functional. There is significant damage to the exterior frame and its internal circuitry has failed. So that one will probably never work. Hello? There's a bunch of them. That's cool. Vehicle, Lamorne Neurobike Mark V. Two-wheeled, single-seated transport vehicle, mass-produced during the machine era. Nicknamed the Viola. Why? The Viola was originally a two-wheeled single-seater vehicle developed during the machine era. As part of a psychic era redesign, a function was added for identifying the psychic brainwaves of individual Lamorne. When a rider wearing a special nanosuit registered themselves to a Viola, they would be set as its exclusive rider and prevent its use by other Lamorne. This registration allowed riders to summon their Viola to them, even from remote locations. However, summoning would fail if the route crossed impassable terrain. The Viola's features also include pre-installed unlockable functions. For instance, upgrading the Viola suit to the Viola IC suit enables the vehicle's IC mode, a hover transformation for moving over hot surfaces unsuitable for tires. Supporting this feature, wow, are heat-resistant systems strong enough to allow for hovering over magma and lava. This transformation would be automatically triggered by the vehicle's surface sensors. Further transformation features were in the planning stages. Lamorne Neurobike Mark 7, latest model of the Viola Neurobike, mass-produced during the machine era but redesigned for the psychic era. Vehicle activation and use requires wearing a special nanosuit which identifies its registered rider. This suit is acquired from the Viola suit printer. I already read this. Nice, okay. It has a unique scan, but not a unique logbook entry. Viola Suit Printer produces the suit required to ride the Lamorne Neurobike Mark 7, currently offline. Tower 1, Tower 2. Oh. Tower 1, Tower 3. Yeah, okay. Access code approved. Displaying vehicle manufacturing tower 1 hologram. Data download authorized. Is that going to be the map? The Lemorns certainly have a distinct style, don't they? Area map acquired! Mechanism map station displays a downloadable map hologram of the vehicle manufacturing tower. Okay, what's this? What's this? Viola spinner! Currently offline. Nope, can't hear you. Connects to the 3 towers of the Volforge's vehicle factory, currently locked.
Finally, I got through. The lightning storm is playing tricks on my comm. Looks like you acquired the map to the facility. Let's take a peek. To reach the next tower, you'll need to open the big door in this room. But without power, you won't be able to unlock it. Good news is, the generator is right down here. To get there, you'll need access to the lower levels. There's an elevator that will take you down. Would you like to hear that?
No, please, for the love of all things holy, do not... Yeah, I couldn't remember which button was which because I've switched them and switched them back.
But without power, you won't be able to unlock it. Good news is, the generator is right down here.
Shut the fuck up.
To get there, you'll need access to the lower levels. There's an elevator that will take you down. Would you like to hear that again? Oh, and don't forget to stop by the safe station. Oh boy, this storm's picking up. You might be on your own from here. Good luck.
Currently offline. Okay. She said, don't mind if I do. Aw. Okay. There's probably a save station right here. Yeah. I need to stop. I work at 4. It is 3:37. That was not what this game needed. You need a little bit more autonomy here, I think. But overall, I'm into it. Oh, that'll be Viola. Oh, cool. Oh, that's Chrono Tower. Okay. Cool. Well, I hope I have use for those. Yeah, okay. I have to stop. I don't want to stop. I have to stop. Goodbye. I love you.